All right, people, big up on yourself. So, today is a should be a very like historical day for us, ladies and gentlemen, or a historical day for myself, yes, and the Maroon community, not only in Jamaica but worldwide. Uh, just get a call from Brazil, and them other people, what them I tell me said dead over there. And our black people when dead from Brazil right now, people, yes, and they kill them off of the with the 5G radiation, the mask, everything, force injection. It's not even a joke. Yes, and different from that now, you have my youth and now the police kill now in America. Whole heap of demonstration go on for him, and whole heap of strike and go on for him, ladies and gentlemen. And sad to say, I don't support it. I don't support it. Yes, and the only thing I like about it is to say black and white come together, to say it's stupidness. So that show you now say the racial barrier has broken. Good white people, good black people coming out for one cause. A strike against stupidness. So why? But that's just one black man die by one police. Or at least 4 police. But when you're looking at the ratio, I see how much people has been slaughtered by doctor under Bill Gates and underneath Fauci and underneath the World Health Organization, and nobody is marching out for that. Nobody is blocking the road for that. Nobody the 5G them the up in the place, in the buildings, and nobody now riot for that. So it seems like you guys love weak fence. When I say love weak fence, I do mean you guys love weak fence. Because, all right, take except for the police force. The police force weak. Them broke and poor and pauperized. I just some normal man that. And the police some love kill off people. But ladies and gentlemen, look how much years Bill Gates them have been killing off people with AIDS, gonorrhea. How much of the family them kill. Them even tell us them gonna do it. And do it, but all them do it for them thing, them do it under the name of vaccine. And is also them themselves supporting police, soldiers, army to kill off nation. And we already know that, but nobody is demonstrating. It's a sad thing. Some people today I should be celebrating because if you know, we finally get almost 1 million maroon driver's license. See the ladies and gentlemen. See the indigenous people driver's license. So the container finally pulled today, ladies and gentlemen. So we get the container. Yes, and so almost 1 million of them. And we shall give away about 50,000 of them as complimentary. Yes, and so you people now can what we will give it a date when they can come in and bring in on a Jamaican driver's license. Yes, and take out on a maroon driver's license. Yes, and see here, we have an identification card under the United Nations UNR2P. That's the United Nations. Yes, and so ladies and gentlemen, so see here. So, and these are the things, ladies and gentlemen, and it's not a racial thing, but a lot of even white people come and say them want them ID. Yes, and but we say, I don't want it's believe that disrespect, but we said no. Where these nation, this ID will issue out first to the black nation first. Because we Maroons believe in organizing ourselves. Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, we're already gone over 60,000 of them, so we already issued 60,000 license. in a short space of time. So it's climbing. We get a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, come from ID. So see the farm them here. So these are the farms. So as I say, the maroon farms them. The Yankee maroon from 1738. You understand? And see there, it was backed by the United Nations, the R2PK farm. You understand? So see there. So once you come in for our send for the ID, and even if you guys are in America, England, Canada, once you have Jamaican heritage or you're somewhere related to the Maroon tribes, yes, son. So if your ancestors are from Ghana, if you're from anywhere from, if you're in a Trinidad, Antigua, anywhere at all, and have any African heritage, we'll chase back now to the Maroon heritage. You guys are also equal to get one of these. Because remember, you know, the Maroons came from Africa to Jamaica over 400 years ago. Down into Nagapong, Jamaica. Because the name Jamaica, not Jamaica. Is the British colonial people, and they changed it to Jamaica. It was, first name was Jamaica. And if you believe me, disbelieve me, you can go to Spanish Town, ladies and gentlemen, and go to the archive, and you'll see, because the archive also have it over there. A lot of these places like Rima Jungle, 9 miles, 6 miles, all of those places, Morant Bay, Bull Bay, those places are Maroon territory, Spanish Town, Maroon territory. You understand? So we fought and we win the British them, and we win the colonial government them for over 80 years, ladies and gentlemen. So over 300 years, we finally have official Maroon, see ladies and gentlemen, driver's license. See here, so the container clear today, ladies and gentlemen, and we got it over almost 1 million of them. So, and these are 100% legal, no fraud thing. So, what am I saying, ladies and gentlemen? Today I should be celebrating, I should be laughing, you understand? Because, but when we see Jamaica going under so much stress, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody is still drinking rum, still drinking NSC, still enjoying himself for nothing in the street. Over 2.8 million people, over 2.8 million people right now is jobless in Jamaica. Never yet in the history of Jamaica has one politician or has no politician put over 2.8 million, almost 3 million people out of job in space of February, in space of 2 months. It has never yet happened. So ladies and gentlemen, who am I worried about? I'm worried about the police them. I'm worried about the people who left in a business now, because after them going to the injection needle, and after the 5G is still killing off, and then decide to say, all right, you guys get the injection needle and get the chip now, and we're going to free up the place now. Then the second death toll will come, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to be crime and violence. So this is what them promised a lot of the judge and the doctor them in that thing, them prison for a profit. That's why you say no judge, no lawyers, nowhere at all in the world is protesting. But I got news for the judges and the lawyers them. They promise you wrong, because it is for a short time. And in that short time, we're prison for a profit to go run up the judge and the lawyer fee them. Not for the judge and lawyer won't make it through this, because unknown yourself, I forgot to take the injection needle, and unknown yourself, I forgot to take the, what you call it now? The vaccine. I forgot to accept them biometrical card. The only way you do not accept them biometrical card, unless you have one of these Noah, Build the Ark ID, Maroon ID. You understand? So, we already did a prepare for it, ladies and gentlemen. We were preparing for this over 78 years. We know that it was coming. We, the Maroons, them know a lot more than you think we're knowing. We were just waiting until the treaty end with we and Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, because it was a set thing that we have to honor our deal, because we, the Maroon, we are loyal people when it comes to honoring our deal. And everybody know what LA knows when it comes to honoring a deal. You understand? So, Seater, ladies and gentlemen, almost 1 million of these who pull out a container to the Seater, the Maroon ID, ladies and gentlemen. See there with their bank on it. You understand? You see have their bank too. So big up Chief Pink and the Scottsall Parliamentary Maroons them. Big up the Maroons them from Nannytown. Big up the Maroons them from the west, the east, the north, the south. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, we all came together today. You understand? Without certain chief, because certain chief sold out to Anja Oldness and sold out to the Chinese. Certain chief, I'm not calling their name because I'm stop promoting them, but you all know so them come from a compound. So the only somebody we're bigging up a statesman in a compound is Mr. Briggy. Big up the historian, Yansan, and the elders them up there. But the chief, ladies and gentlemen, sold out for 10 million US. Check that out in money, as well as like how Anja sell out Jamaica for 10 million US to Bill Gates for the NITS card. And the NITS card will introduce the chip, ladies and gentlemen. So like it or love it. Love it or like it. Hate it. It's just the truth. So people who not sign up for come get on a Maroon card, the number to call is 1-876-773-4594. Or you guys can call the office number now is 1-876-685-7987. That's the office number. You understand? So you can call the office number, or you can call my cellular number, because a lot of people, when they call the office number, through sometimes, you know, the time difference between England, Germany, you understand, and Jamaica, and some people even calling from Japan, so the time difference. So some people just call me up on my phone and get me, and I'll relate the message to the office. You understand? So it's nothing, ladies and gentlemen, that is a joke. The United Nations back it, ladies and gentlemen, and so you can check Maroon. You go to the United Nations website and go to UNILO 169. You understand? And you'll know that what we're doing is real. So what the Prime Minister of Jamaica need to do is give up the country, because the Queen herself, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, bless her, you understand, anywhere she is now, ladies and gentlemen. Fireburn for Boris Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. So all on the British people now, who on a family come from Jamaica, or have some family come from Jamaica or Africa, who can also sign up for on a British, sign up for on a Maroon indigenous ID. So this will help you guys. That's F. Bill Gates, Boris Johnson team, Chinese Boris Johnson team, Andrew Wallace team, forever win. So big up the people in England now, big up the white people mostly, because the black nation is still sleeping, ladies and gentlemen. We are still sleeping. That's why only thing what Martin Luther said that I don't like is I have a dream, because people are still dreaming. They have no vision. Every black leaders, almost every black leaders worldwide, is still underneath the licky banner, where other white nation can come buy them out and them sell out clean. The Chinese can come buy them out and them sell out the Mona brothers clean. Check out down at the Congo, ladies and gentlemen. Over 15 million black people died just in the Congo alone, ladies and gentlemen, by one white man, ladies and gentlemen. King Leonard the Polar, what him want him. And what he did, he paid the other black people them to create genocide upon the other black people them to slave them. Himself couldn't do it. Black people would need to stop selling out themselves. See that? Every day I get threatened, ladies and gentlemen. Every day them threaten me. Someone for stop talk about the Chinese them. And further I know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how 100% truth it is, but I'm going to check it out tomorrow, and I have my people I'm checking out, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? Because remember I said L.A. Lewis is the Secretary of State of the Maroon government. I am the Secretary of State of the Maroon government. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm done with the DJ thing. I'm done with the comedian acting thing, ladies and gentlemen. Because all I know the singers are sing, if you not sing no positive song right now, it's not gonna go nowhere. So when you say sing about rum and Red Bull and when you say sing about flossing, or when you feel floss when the world is ending. Or when you feel sing about flossing, not for a singer when time, how much millions of people dead worldwide people, mostly are the black providence them, mostly are the black community. Mostly in the black community. Ladies and gentlemen, 45 people died in New York since the day before yesterday now, in the hospital now. Why no one is dying at their house? Why everyone is dying at the hospital? Check it out. Now the march, on the march now, for the young man what them kill, I don't support it. I do not support it. You understand? Because at the end of the day, before already even march, all of those police was taken off a front line. And they go to prison. Because I'm telling the people, say, Donald Trump's around this thing. And some man believe that through them they behind Donald Trump's, them can't come go on with foolishness and believe that they're going to be pardoned. No. Donald Trump's don't run them joke there. Rose, if you're rolling with Donald Trump's and go on with stupidness, you got to get a bigger sentence. Because Donald Trump is going to make an example for sure. Say, nobody's going to come silent career. So ladies and gentlemen, big up Donald Trump's. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you know this. So every entertainer about black and white and go against Donald Trump's right now, ladies and gentlemen, every entertainer in Jamaica and they're over on the Hillary Clinton said vaccine must legalize. Obama said vaccine must legalize. Oprah Winfrey, as a black woman, support the doctors them killing off the people them. But through these guys are super rich, nobody's licking out against them. But one look of police kill a black man and the whole community come out to come burn down innocent people place. What does the people them house, the people them business place got to do with the killing of the black man? If you the guy, the policeman yard and go burn it down, I would see it, you know. We call it jungle justice. But no, only no got the policeman yard when everybody know the policeman, know where him live, everything. Only dog and female go burn it down. And what I like now, a lot of other policemen was licking out against it and condemn it. Because we're not going to make one policeman spoil the whole police force, ladies and gentlemen. We need our police them. But our police them know say need us too. Our officers them know say, you guys are the first one, them are going to get the injection. And they got to tell us, said, they got to give you, that you can go out there and go fight corona. Look at you know that there's nothing as corona killing no one. There's a 5G pole killing the people. The respiration machine, a respirator machine them is killing the people in the hospital as well as the vaccine. That's why Donald Trump still said before him take the vaccine, him rather give the people bleach or acid in them skin. So when a prime minister or president tell you that, you must know that the vaccine is way dangerous. Whole heap of big doctors and nurses come out and they eat out against the vaccine and they eat out against the World Health Organization for the bill what Bill Gates give them and Dr. Fauci give them for handout. And none of them march, none of them strike, none of them demonstrate. Look how much black people died in New York, in California, in Italy, Spain. From February till now. And nobody's marching on that catastrophical level there. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you guys. Mostly my black nation. I just don't know. I'm appalled. I'm poofed. And even the masks, ladies and gentlemen, so thanks my call about my viewers. The masks them now, they're gagging you. When I was a little kid, I used to have a Doberman dog. And a dog, you know, people gag. Now, everybody walk with this bulldog thing over their face. Woof, 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 woof. And it's killing you off again. Did you know that CO2 or carbon dioxide give you 10 times the sickness that corona give you? And it give you the same sickness when you say corona give you sore throat, stuffy nose, headache, bowel start make noise, one bugger thing. Did you know that radiation that them have turned up in the place give you the same symptoms that them say corona give you? So when you're locked up in your house and the corona start get to you, which is the radiation, then you start cough, then you go to the hospital, then you hear say you're dead at the hospital. People and nobody's marching, nobody's burning down no hospital, nobody's was burning down the 5G pole at first. But now, through only years some big multi-billionaire company of it, and never go soon, every 5G pole start burning down. Through only years some multi-billionaire company go to the injection and them all give doctors them 3,000, 30,000 US dollars to kill people. We not march against the evil doctors them, but we go march against the whole police force for something that one police or three police did. But we not march against Bill Gates. We not march against Andrew Wallace. We not march against Boris Johnson. We not find Boris Johnson yard or Bill Gates yard and go burn down two of them like a factory. We not find the World Health Organization, whatever make the poison vaccine, and don't know them there and burn them down. We not go up on the United Nations and go take out the corrupt officers them that is in there and left the good officers them and go burn down two of them officers a yard. No. You know, black people them killing Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, since week. The doctors them kill much people in Brazil. When you Google it, I will not even tell you the scores. See it now we are say China create them an army in Jamaica. Yes, China is creating their own army in Jamaica. So I don't know how to get it up. Because we the Maroons shall not stand for it. We will work with the Americans. We will work with Donald Trump's because he licensed the army fair and square. And we're glad that Donald Trump's licensed the army because Andrew Wallace was planning to give our Jamaican army over to the Chinese. And Donald Trump's calling me in fast and said, listen me, you better sign over the army to me now or I'm going to send it to jail for a whole heap of robbery, a whole heap of crime that was created. And I saw Andrew Wallace sign over the army to Donald Trump's. I do, ladies and gentlemen, mourn for the black gentleman that the police and kill, but I condemn the action of the people. Ladies and gentlemen, full time now we must take a patriotic right, our democratic right. Our full time must start to work with our rights. We're not reading again. We're mostly drinking rum and Red Bull and one bag of wine, and nothing is wrong with drinking a little spirit now and then. But only overdo it, ladies and gentlemen, and the last of mine. You guys are overdoing it. See it here? I'm at one of my home. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not feel like a home. Because people are dying all around me. And I'm trying my best to save a lot of you guys. And you guys are not even trying to save yourself. See it here? I just 50,000 people sign up for them ID. An ID, ladies and gentlemen, that can free up. But as soon as Andrew Wallace get for passing biometrical ID, you guys will be signing up for a death ID. And then there are two ID, choose one. The biometrical ID or the Maroon Indigenous ID that is backed by the United Nations, ladies and gentlemen, and backed by the world government. See it here? This is the Maroon. So once you're calling, forget what these are, WhatsApp me, forget the thing, we will send a registration form to you but digitally and you fill it out. You understand? And we will email you the digital ID no matter where you are in the world, because it will be in our system and also will be notified by the United Nations of the world to show that you're one of the free people, you're the indigenous people. See it here, you also got a chance to get your own license plate. And we have the diplomatic license plate them too. You understand? This is the maroon indigenous license plate, ladies and gentlemen. So see there, front and back. We get almost 1 million of them today. And I was celebrating, but when I came in and got the call from Brazil, and the people over there is crying. They say, LA, we watch your program, and nobody's doing nothing for we, the people in Brazil, because the government has sold out. Sold out. Mr. Lewis, please make the people know that people in Brazil is dying innocently every day. And the Brazilian people are Africans, ladies and gentlemen, because they took the slave over to Brazil. They took them down over to Panama, Cuba. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're even in Cuba, if you're in England, if you're in America, once you're of African descendant or once you have any Jamaican descendant, you are also qualified to get a maroon indigenous ID. So you're gonna put over your allegiance now back to your rightful things, because our ancestors them got it buyed out somewhere down the line. Remember now, we are the free people for over 300 and odd years. We are the longest freest people that freed our own self. We the Maroons. The same general that defeat and killed off Napoleon and his people. Just after he win Napoleon at the Waterloo, the British them send him to Nyankapong, Jamaica. Yeah. That's what it was called, Nyankapong, Jamaica. Yeah. Jamaica. Yeah. Pronounce the right words if I do pronounce it clear. So big up my Maroon ancestors them. Till them change it over and take up the Nyankapong and name Jamaica instead of Jamaica. Yeah. So if you go to Spanish Town and I will carry over there one of these days, you will see say the thing about Jamaica. Yeah. You understand? And then they introduce now voters ID, Jamaican voters ID to our Maroon people them, and then split them up and turn them into JLP and PMP. Because our chief them now they get buyout, and our chief them also told them to take the TR and Jamaican ID, and some of them they run away and go to England. Some of them did run away and go to America to make a better life, because the chief them got it paid to hold down the Maroons them. So we got the Maroon them from Trenchtown, we got the Maroons them from Backawal, Tivoli Garden, we got the Maroon them from 9 miles, 6 miles, Morant, yeah, we got the Negro Maroon them, because people, we the Maroon was the first police of the Caribbean. We the Maroon them, we invented camouflage suit, because at those times the British and the Spaniards them, Spanish them used to wear some cross suit. We in Maroons them used to in the bushes and you couldn't see us, then we just appear on you. So we're a master at disguise, and we're still the number one master at it. So we invented camouflage, ladies and gentlemen. So every time you see a police, every time you see a US Army, a British Army, or a Chinese Army in a military suit, remember that it was we, the Jamaica, Nyankapong, Jamaica Maroon, invented camouflage suit. And we also trained the British Army, the first British Army in guerrilla warfare. So the British even hired us back, and we went in with the British and helped them defeated a lot of countries. We the Maroons, if you don't know our history. I can show you warheads, some big warheads, ladies and gentlemen, missiles up at Scottsdale that they fired up even up at Scottsdale. The war was for 80 years, ladies and gentlemen. More than 8 years, ladies and gentlemen, but it was officially put at 80 years, but it was almost 100 years with a war with we and the British, the Spaniards, them, the Italians, them, all of them, they come together to try to win us. And one local island, destroy, inoculate. We killed over 1,000,000 soldiers. We the Maroon kills, ladies and gentlemen, over 1,000,000 soldiers. Imagine an 80-year war. And in those times, it wasn't like they using dropping bombs and them thing there. They was firing cannonballs until they start firing missile. You see how long? Till cannonball come out of style and the new gun them invent missile and they try them on us and we keep on killing them till they got it fed up and said, peace treaty, we want peace. And we say, all right, British, you take over there from land to sea. We control these other revenues from land to sea. So we the Maroon, we the share of the land. That's why no one in Jamaica is a land owner. Even the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Onis, does not own the land that his house is on. So tomorrow morning, if him piss us off, we go and claim his land. Him can keep him house. So we can mash down his house. No disrespect, Mr. Prime Minister. But you do know, and it is backed by these IDs. And these IDs, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have your head up and down the ass, which enough only watch a show of it, because you keep on killing off on one another, because you fall on that thing named the Willie Lynch syndrome. That the Willie Lynch syndrome, ladies and gentlemen, that's why in over 15 different Maroon villages, we didn't invite no one from the outside until the other day, ladies and gentlemen. We keep those providence secret because we know that this day would come when you, the people, would have to depend on us, the Maroon, again to take on out of debt. And this time, we decided, so we're going to call this that of black and white war, no, ladies and gentlemen. So I spoke to the chief them and let them know, said, even if you're a white skin, because, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of white man lay down with the black woman, the man and the kids, and a lot of black man lay down with white woman and have kids. So those kids, to ladies and gentlemen, are part of the Maroon tribe. We call them crossbreed. So they are also legible to get their Maroon ID. So, ladies and gentlemen, we talk over a 15-hour, nearly couple of days wherever them other meet, but we talk nearly, when we Maroons are talking, ladies and gentlemen, we go in a meeting, come out a meeting, come in a meeting, go out a meeting. We talk long and loud, and then we go down to the spirits them and ask the spirits them what to do, and then we throw some special stones in the water, and the stones float back, ladies and gentlemen. It's a yes. So if we never say stone float, good stone, ladies and gentlemen. Stone, throw them in the water, and the stones come right up back. The spirit have spoken. It's a yes. So you don't know Maroon thing. We have some special bush, ladies and gentlemen, trees, leaf. When we cut up those leaf fine and blow on you, you freeze and cannot move. So we, ladies and gentlemen, we're spiritual and physical, and we war with the spirits. We never go to war physically. We go to war 45% physically and the other spiritually. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a war right now, and we're telling you guys, back Donald Trump's. A lot of my CIA friends call me, a lot of my friends from the KGB call me, because ladies and gentlemen, by 2030, no physical police or soldier will not be around unless there's some kind of super, unless they decide to sell out and kill even their own mother. That's the only way Bill Gates are going to keep them. Because Bill Gates Corporation, the Chinese corporation, are the one who will be running the world, the new world order. The Chinese and the Bill Gates, the 1%. So even enough of the police that you see is going around like they're idiots. Enough of the police that is going around like they're idiots. I cry for them. Pathetic fools. Because they will not survive, because they themselves is going to get the injection first. Like what they did in the late 60s and 50s when they bring down the new swine flu. The police them and the soldiers them got the injection first. And in the first 7 to 10 months, because those times they didn't mind if they kill them. It's just now that different laws and social media, they're just killing the police and the soldiers them slowly now. So yes, a police have heart attack, drop down. Some police have problem with them eye, so they have to resign, then they go dead. The new recruits come in, the new recruits doesn't even know them and know that there was certain police named so and such. And the commissioner of police get changed up all the time, so nobody remember those police. Same thing with the army, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I cry for my police and my soldier. A lot of the time, the people said, "LL, you're a fucking informer, man." Part of my explicit, because you know I'm a Christian now. So I guess my Christian scores gone down. You know, son? See, right? Yeah. We're going all right. All right. Go eat some food. Yeah. Let's put some cat food away. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to stand up and unite, black and white, Indian, Coolie, Chinese, Puerto Ricans. They're killing us all off. This is not a racial war again, ladies and gentlemen. This is a humanitarian war because the 1% with their eugenics and their new genetics, Darwin, warfare, the Jews them, because the Jews, and they said, yeah, we're out of it because it's the Jews them running the thing now. No, the 1% Jews doesn't care about you. They look at 2% or 3% or 100% because they have a thing named evolution now, ladies and gentlemen. Google the word evolution. If you do not believe me, just look around you every day. Check out the hospitals them. Why, when you go on the pump, you die? Why is you go in the hospital, you die? Why? You can tell me why? Ladies and gentlemen, call the number 1-876-773-4594. I'm crying for my people in Brazil right now, people. And I'm ashamed of how the protests go down. They said that protest did go down for the people who died in the hospital. That protest did go down for the people who the 5G pole sick. If that protest did go down for the people who the mass make them want to see it or to kill them. That protest did go down now for the people who died in the hospital, who the doctors them has murdered, and we have 100% case of the doctor. See that in Italy now, ladies and gentlemen, the doctors, some of the doctors and ladies and gentlemen, because I tell us it's that all doctors are doing it, you know. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a million machete sharp na price of a kill off the one of the bomb buckler doctor in Jamaica now, know what Andrew Wallace carry over here, you know. I mega part of my explicitly because Father God forgive me. No, I'm a Christian. Although I'm a Maroon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a Christian Maroon. And it's no joke. But ladies and gentlemen, me tell you, we just want to say 30 people dead by doctor. Me tell you something. I don't know how fast Andrew Wallace is going to fly. There's pussy old doctors out there. Only look a Cuban doctor will come over here and look a Japanese, Chinese doctor will come over here to come assassinate the Jamaica people them with dirty stinking Bill Gates. I'm a diplomat now, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm also a member of the Maroon indigenous thing, ladies and gentlemen. But the way how this thing go, ladies and gentlemen, this thing make even the Christians them curse bad, ladies and gentlemen. This is wickedness that them come from upon humanity, human beings, ladies and gentlemen. This is wickedness, the heights of wickedness. And see, you guys are not even liking and sharing the show. And you guys are gonna believe it, I'm talking crap. No. If you guys believe I'm talking crap, why the Prime Minister of Jamaica is afraid, and I said, yes, he's afraid to come and debate with L.A. Lewis or Orange Lewis Atambe, Maroon diplomat and Maroon Chief Secretary of State. Why Andrew Owen is afraid to come and debate with me? Remember now, I give up the entertainment work to take up this work for you guys. I've been suffering. Ladies and gentlemen, the other day, my lip, I couldn't feel it for about 5 days because I was around the 5G poles, ladies and gentlemen. My forehead, ladies and gentlemen, was like it was sinking for about 5 days, ladies and gentlemen. I don't tell you what I was going through. I couldn't sleep at night time. The 5G them was messing me. Although I've on the copper bangle, ladies and gentlemen, I have the whole copper components in my car. I was going through some pain, ladies and gentlemen. But I went down to the Maroon Magic River down at Scottsall, where Mama Nanny, used to heal the soldiers them who got it chopped up. Look at a bit of water upon them skin and some ailment bush and they got it better in 2 days, 4 days, 5 days. And when I jumped it off in that, ladies and gentlemen, and I spent about an hour night, when I come out, the same look sexy and nice again, and I'm smiling again. I have no pain, ladies and gentlemen. Everything gone, the numbness gone out of my lip. My finger, them, what they pain me, and my hand, what they pain me, the whole of that gone, ladies and gentlemen. So the maroon medicines are real. I've seen people come down there, ladies and gentlemen, from different parts of Negril, not out of the maroon province now. I see people come from Kingston, from up there, come with them foot rotten off. And one time, Chief Pink advised the maroon doctors them to beat up certain bush and pat down certain tree and dig up certain dirt and put on them. The people get better in a 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It's like a miracle. I don't know what kind of medicine. Some simple dirt, but there's some special dirt. Then just put it in some water and then wrap it around the skin. Them, I see them cut a Sync Bible and then put it on the coal fire, because them say it can be done over coal fire, and then them wrap the Sync Bible around the look a baby hand, and by your time I quit, the look a baby start ball, because the baby come out their ball from the mother bring the baby up there. So, and ladies and gentlemen, this maroon hospital is under some tree. I swear to God, when you come up a Scotsall and go look, under some tree when them go heal, ladies and gentlemen. No building, nothing at all. And in Scotsall and in all of the maroon province, ladies and gentlemen, over 300 years. No AIDS, no gonorrhea, no syphilis, no Ebola, no corona, no sickness. These people don't even sick. When you saw Mr. Curry, 80-year-old, and never sick yet from them born. Mr. Curry, the historian of our compound. But the hospital is done at Scotsall, ladies and gentlemen. Scotsall is where the thing started, because Nanny and Kodjo was at Scotsall. Scotsall was the real Nanny town, but through the diplomatical war, they shifted the name Nanny town and put it somewhere else to protect certain things that was in Scotsall. Nanny grave itself is in Scotsall. Trust me. Ladies and gentlemen, see that? Just this morning, we got a call from about 5 more people, said their water, their tank water that the trucks them are bringing around is poison. These things named cocoon. We the Maroons have been using them for hundreds of years. We brought them up from Africa. If the water is poison, ladies and gentlemen, and you drop it in the water, it sink. As I see, it don't have no oil in it, and it is sharp, and it have oil. So it have oil in it, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, in the city here, look, it have 100% oil in it. Them name cocoon. So it's a secret thing. So we used to war against the British and the Spanish them and the French them. We used to war against them for over. It is just a 400 years, but them say it's 300 years. Them say it's 80 years. But we were warring longer than that, because even until today, we are now warring for you guys. So it's a new war now, ladies and gentlemen. So we're warring them now diplomatically with the Maroon ID. So see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a diplomat. No joke about it. And see the back of the ID. And you see that number? United Nation R2P. And you see that other number? United Nation ILO 169. Google those numbers and then you will see that this ID cover you anywhere you are in the world. We have people from England that just get their ID. We send them to you by digital in your email address. You're going to need to send us your information that we require, and we will send you one of these farm. So see it here, the Maroon farm. So this is our seal. Yes, and it is backed by the United Nations and also the ILO, yes, and also the R2P, yes, and so authorized signature and applicant signature, yes, and so you see it. So, and we just cleared the container. We just open the container, motherfucker, today, ladies and gentlemen. So we took out over almost 1 million of these. Probably look a bit over a million, but we just, by the time I left since night, it did gone over. These are the new maroon indigenous ID. So after a while, we will not be using the normal Jamaican ID license plate. Yes, and see there, it's solid. Yes, and metal. Yes, and so for the first time in your life, nothing never see there, maroon indigenous government. Yeah. So, and true, I'm the Secretary of the State. So I'm the one who brought forward these things. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are in danger. We are all in danger. But if we do not unite, we're all going to die. So we, the black people, we were trained to kill ourselves. We were trained to laugh off of ourselves. We were trained to monkey out ourselves because they trained us until that we were monkey. They said that the Jews was monkey too. They said that the Indians was monkey. They said that the Indian of America was monkey. But they said that black people was the worst monkey because they all know that we are the supreme being. So what better way to get rid of the supreme being than pay the supreme being to kill our own self? We are just 9 eaters, ladies and gentlemen. So in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I do say, come, ladies and gentlemen, let us unite. In the name of Jesus Christ, our black Messiah, Lord and Savior, my ears as thick as wool, my skin is as burnt brass, my eyes is as red as fire. We are the brass people, ladies and gentlemen. We're not really black, we're brass. But the colonial people, they tell us that we're black. We're not. See, my skin is as burnt brass. See, when you burn brass, this is the color complexion that is get. My eyes is as red as fire. You see, from I've become a Christian, I cut out to the smoking. So I've been smoke free for nearly 2, 3 months now. See that? My ears as thick as wool. Yes, and because if you twine my ear now, see that cannot burst. I can put this as a rope and somebody can climb upon it, ladies and gentlemen. So we are the nation that Bill Gates and them look at idiot, lunatic friend them that said that they are. So they are the 1% and they are the supreme nation and they are the Bill Gates. You cannot go out in the sun for a full day if it's gonna burn up. We the black people, we can be in the sun for a night. We can be in the sun we can be in the snow. We can even go in fire and don't get burned. And the Chinese them want to kill off the British them now because they said that the British them have them on a slavery and the American them, and then the Chinese want to kill us all black people because them said we were the one who helped the British and the America to defeat China because China was a super country, ladies and gentlemen. But when the Americans them unite and put we the black people in their army, that's the time when they were getting destroyed. Hitler, ladies and gentlemen, when the American them lined up with the black man them, that's the time, and the British them, that's the time Hitler got destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. But in the time colonial ancestor, grandfathers them never give the black soldiers them their props. But if it wasn't for we, the black army, military, maroons them, that joined up with the United States Army and joined up with the British Army, they could not defeat China, at least probably not that easily. But we make it just easy. Anywhere black military go, that's why you see they're always genociding the black nation. And all the black nation die off all the while and get captured. They pay some of us licky one like how they paid Andrew Wallace now. They're paying the Prime Minister of Trinidad now. They're paying the other Prime Minister, 1 and 2 Prime Minister from Africa. They're paying the others a Prime Minister from the Caribbean islands them to kill their own people. They're now putting us in bankruptcy, ladies and gentlemen. They want to crush the economy. So after a while, no more dollars will be around. No more dollars. They are bringing the thing named the Bitcoin, the electronic money in the chip. So cash, now gold will be valuable. So So these gold will be joked, ladies and gentlemen. These golds and diamond ring will be joked because the new money will be a utopia money. You have the chip in your hand, you swipe it, you go to the shop, you swipe your hand, you can take up goods. You go to the supermarket, swipe your hand, you can take up good. So there will be no poor people in the world again, ladies and gentlemen, because all of the poor people are going to die. All of the common people is going to be dead. And if you don't believe a lie, me tell, look and watch all Bill Gates video, Dr. Fauci video, they tell about it. And ask anybody about the one world order before or look a bit or exactly 2030, over half of the world population have to die. And they said it will be done, most of it by vaccine. Bill Gates started the TED show. He said most of this will be done by vaccine. That's how we got to fix the world population. It will be done by vaccine. So now, and all of a sudden this man tell us, say, everyone have got to take vaccine. And then the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, I got to tell us, said, Bill Gates is his hero, and he and Bill Gates have the same vision. And then Bill Gates give him 10 million US to pass it in a biometrical card. And then come and give him money again and say, if we're going to give poor people. Ladies and gentlemen, no. Mr. Manley would not do that. Siaga would have never sell out. They might sell some land. They might sell 2 goat and 2 piece of precious land. But none of them will sell out the people. So Andrew Holness and Peter Phillips, I think, is the 2 worst politicians ever in the history of Jamaica. One sell out the people, and one get paid. Keep him shut. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't tell you already. If you wake up tomorrow morning and you say L.A. Lewis is dead, you know the Chinese, Andrew Holness and probably Peter Phillips, them pay for kill me. Because them themselves now going to do it themselves. You understand? But I want him sure. Anybody pull that trigger there, for them family, for generation, judgment are going to reach them. And them themselves are going to dead back a couple of minutes after, a couple of days after. Because Andrew Holness and the same Chinese, they're going to send for kill them, that's not going to leak back to them. And I promise you one thing, they want a Chinese store going to burn down, because if we don't catch Andrew, we'll have to catch all the Chinese store them. It is done set, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I prefer take my chance with America than take it with China. China them doesn't love black people and they doesn't like white people. And the Bill Gates Foundation, ladies and gentlemen, never yet liked black people. Remember they created the Ku Klux Klan and them created Hitler to kill the Jews them. I don't know. These guys doesn't like us. So condolence to all the people in Brazil who lost life to the 5G and the doctors and the Bill Gates clean up the world campaign of human beings. What's the matter with the world? Is the world gone mad? Nothing's wrong with the world. It's just the people that in it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I get threatened every day. But if I keep my mouth shut, we're going to die, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to die even faster. So, I rather give my life, ladies and gentlemen, I risk my life to save the whole world. That's the chance or the choice that I decide to take. I love my kids them and I love your kids them. I'm a lover of humanity. That's why I chose entertainment. I make millions of dollars for entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. You all know. See that? Don't look around me. See that? Don't look around me. Look at the furniture that I have. Look at the cars that I drive. Look at the jewelry that I have. You understand? See that? I'm a diplomat, ladies and gentlemen. So, I could have just used my diplomatical immunity, ladies and gentlemen. See that? I could have just used my diplomatical immunity and stay safe. I could have just stayed in the beautiful, precious hills of the Maroons and wait till everyone will laugh, because they will not come in the Maroon Providence, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. They know too better. They will just left us. We die by old age and with generation probably die out. They will left us for that. And they will one and two times try to corrupt with chief them like what they have been doing over nearly 200-400 years now. And them know so we're catching up on those chief now. So the new generation of Maroons them gone back down to the ancestors' powers. So even the chief was sell out the land of our compound, you understand? And Billy said nobody don't know. And not even said spend $1 up our compound, judgment to go reach him. We're not gonna hear about him. And everybody will follow him, who get part of the money, and they go tell about, yo, where? We're not gonna hear about them. All of the chief them who get paid for all along the Maroon Providence them over a couple 100 years now, we're not gonna hear about them. The ancestors them has risen again, ladies and gentlemen. See it, for the first in history. Last time we were counting since night, because since night we finished, I would all finish count. I finished helping counting. We have nearly 1 million of them. So these will be the new driver's license that you will see. We gotta still use the normal Jamaican ones, but not for every car. So see that the Maroon. So every Maroon and the diplomatical Maroon them and the governmental Maroon them will get those. But we'll give about probably 1,000 or probably 2,000 or probably 3,000. We'll give them away complimentary to some taxi drivers and some people. Yes, and they come in different kind of numbers. So people, these things are real, nothing is fake. See that these are the sign up form to get a Maroon identification card. Yes, and see that with the seal and everything on it. Yes, and see that it's backed by the United Nations. So, although 1 and 2 people at the United Nations, Bill Gates buy them out, but the United Nations is one of the purest things, ladies and gentlemen. It was found on pureness. Do not hate America, ladies and gentlemen. Hate the aliens them who unite and they try to flap American name. See, ladies and gentlemen, the CIA. We don't say you have some corrupt CIA, but 75% or 85% of CIA team, ladies and gentlemen, is clean. A lot of them are my friends. And them themselves for worry now, people. Themselves for fret. I have some police colleagues and comrades, ladies and gentlemen. Them say, Mr. Lewis, anybody the commissioner ever send what come give me injection, we won't take it. And then they try to let them force it probably gunshot like a bus. I have some of my police friends in America what called me and said the same thing. A lot of my CIA friends said, Mr. Lewis, we know that they want to kill us out to bring in their AI CIA agency. Everything will be solved by computer, ladies and gentlemen. So they gotta have the chip in your hands. If you even think until you got a rob a bank, the chip already got to tell them what you're thinking in your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why they bring in the whole heap of computer gadgets them all around you. If you do a crime, ladies and gentlemen, the chip sits through your eye. So I really live in the world that is messed up and we can take a chance and we can do a little thing and yes, and more than living a perfect world, what them say, and be a slave. You need to go to your bed now. Okay, Master Bill Gates, Master Jolis, boom, go to bed. And if I don't go to bed on time and the computer reading at the chip, you know, and say, you're going to call tomorrow. Mr. Lewis, you went to your bed 5 after 4. Why didn't you go to your bed 3 o'clock? Oh, them guys, I know what's going to go to bed. Oh, the chip, damn. We gotta delete your bank account and we gotta cut you off from all food and beverage for 2 days. So for 2 days, I have to depend on hold it out. And hungry. And I can't go to the restaurant. Because no restaurant will sell my food. Because click, by the time I wipe my chip, oh, you're being banned for 2 days. I can't go get no, because the big farmers them won the supermarket. By the time I go to the supermarket, for to take off some food, because cash won't be spent again, ladies and gentlemen. So all those billions of dollars won't have on the bank and on the bed. I say, yo, I'm rich. They're gonna cut off all cash spending. So you will have cash and it will be just a piece of paper. Throw it away. No, we do not use those things again. You have to have a new biometrical card or biometrical injection. So ladies and gentlemen, if you guys doesn't stand up to Bill Gates, so you want to stand up to local police, of course, the judge, the thing that they did was wrong. The thing that the police them did would kill that little black man in the road, it was wrong, and we do take it in consideration, and we will see that they get their reward. They are going to go to prison, ladies and gentlemen, trust me. So when they go burn the people in house and the people in place, I don't support that part. Because people say, LA, you know, say, also burn down. I say, no, I don't support it. Innocent people also burn down. Innocent people place and burn down. You understand? And the police to stop it. To stop it. Not for give the others a police and bad name. That's why when I become prime minister, ladies and gentlemen, I shall name the police them guardian angels of the state. Yeah, because sometimes the police, some people who come under the court of the police are giving the police bad name. People, 95% of the police are good people, and they're hardworking people that is working for wholesale money. The government in in England they think they treat the police and good, but the government in Jamaica doesn't treat our police and good. And the chip is active, ladies and gentlemen, and on still out there and believe these things are joke. Like a lot of times some guys send me some video, Mr. Lewis, I want your company to promote this video. Fam, I'm not gonna promote this. This is bullshit. When they come with some video, some songs where sing about the 5G system, where sing about Bill Gates' wickedness and tyranny, and Oprah for them wickedness and tyranny, the Obama wickedness. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, if Donald Trump ever lose this election, ball for America, and only for the country them who under the protection of America. I'll cry for now. Ladies and gentlemen, in closing, get an ID. See there? The maroon driver's license. What have them now? I myself personal oversee over 1 million came out of the container. No, almost 1 million come out of the container. I don't know how much more than count, but the last time I was there since night. So I came down to my baby mother place to come check the kids them. I rented this place for my baby mother and I furnished it out for her. And I say the dearest furniture, one of the just alone costs $20,000 US. And these are official marble, because it's 100% marble. Yes, and no plastic. Yes, and every year they get dearer. So that's all LLOs believe in. I believe in giving the best to everyone that is around me. So I didn't have to come, ladies and gentlemen. When you have a man of Benz, just fling down and take a look at the Benz them. That's just say I'm not a vanity lover. Yes, son. I have the dearest phone in the world. Yes, son. The latest Galaxy 10 Plus, Samsung 10 Plus, I have them all. And I still feel lonely because people are dying. So they say, oh, when I get the bed, the job at that local normal car there. Why should I try to rave? People are dying. I don't need to rave. I'm mourning right now for my friends. Who is not my friends, but people of the planet who I call my friends. See that? I'm now the Secretary of States of the Maroon, ladies and gentlemen. Who can I states to? I cannot states to the dead. We use the spirits when we're going to do certain things. But ladies and gentlemen, God damn it. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, our Black Messiah. Unite people. Let us all come together as one. Because we have been scattered all over the world in malice, like broken piece of bottles with splinters all over. So let us come together and rise again out of the ashes, ladies and gentlemen, as the phoenix, which we all are, humanity, supreme beings. So, for the first time, if you are of Latino or you're white and you have any African heritage in you, because as I said, you can get the ID too. Because that was a big discussion, say nobody with white complexion must get it. So I'm the person who votes for it. Because remember, you know, if you're a white man or a Chinaman and your great grandmother was a black woman, you're just a half breed. Because remember, you know, I'm mixed with white and black. My great great grandmother was an Irish, and my great grandfather was a Maroon chief. So what am I? I'm no different. I may not have I see that I have the straight nose, but I have the thick sexy lip, I have the God forehead, the alien forehead. So people, let's get to the program. We all need to save the world. We all need to save each other. Oh God, I cry for my people. So a lot of people are gonna say LA is a madman. No, what kind of madman wear a 1,500 US dollar suit, top watch, drive a lot of cars, funding a lot of people? If that's mean being a madman, I'm glad to be a madman. But no, you, my friends, all that money that when I get from the politician them for come try to assassinate or damage my character, it will not work. And Jesus sent me up on the planet. Like I told one of my callers last night, said, when I say Bill Gates, them think bigger than we. Nothing is bigger than the Almighty God. Nothing is bigger than the Almighty God. Bill Gates, no Fauci, no Andrew Holness, no Boris Johnson, none of these killers, no doctors, what smuggle, suffocate the people. No 5G is bigger than mighty God. I rebuke you all in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, our black Messiah, Father and founded Savior. Eyes as thick eyes as red as fire, ears as thick as wool, and skin as burnt brass. Christian, no come out. Christian, that's what I love what Donald Trump said. All Christian people who come out back in on the vehicle. Yes, and I say enough people walk out now back in England. I'm glad. So at least it slow down. Them things look a bit. But nevertheless, the vaccines them are still in the hospital. The 5G radiation them still turn up every night. Aye. Oh God. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gone over 60,000 ID today, over 60,000 tomorrow. We'll do something more Montego Bay and something on the grill. So the people are calling. A lot of people from overseas. So even if you're overseas, you're just call the number 1-876-773-4594. I can call the number on the brochure. Ladies and gentlemen, 876-605-7987. That's the office number. And if you got to call the mobile number now, it's 7734594. 1-876-773-4594. Ladies and gentlemen, I can find out how much power this ID give you. I guarantee you, you won't pay land tax anymore once you have one of these maroon IDs, and you won't pay no tax again with nothing that you buy once you have one of these maroon IDs. These maroon IDs are tax exempt, and this is no joke. So, and if I'm a madman, because Andrew Wallace is going to tell people if spread rumors that I'm a madman. If I'm a madman, why Andrew Wallace do not want to have a debate with the madman? So why would he keep on sending people to try to kill L.A. Lewis if I wasn't talking the truth? And I already tell you, ladies and gentlemen, try to tell me some me talk wrong. Try to prove it. So people, I don't know. I'm just crying for the people since night. So big up my people in Trinidad. And big up the exchange students in Trinidad. See the people, Why Andrew Wilson want to take back the exchange students from Trinidad? Them over there now, the Prime Minister for Trinidad is wicked too. Them lock down the country for nothing at all. So big up all the Maroons and worldwide. Yard and abroad. Sign up now for the Maroon card. See it, ladies and gentlemen. Read it. 9 Capone Maroon. I will have the Maroon ID driver's license. Yeah, big up on yourself.